YouTube family? What's good with y'all, man? Everybody act like they forgot about what happened to young Dolph. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to speak on it. People rather just ignore the things that's been in there, the elephant in the room. You got Key Glock calling fake people out. Rest in peace to young Dolph auntie who died last week or 2 weeks ago. We're going to do a video for that. You feel me? The funeral home already confirmed that. It's just been tragedies after tragedies, but it seemed that Memphis Police Department has been trying to get revenge for years on particular gangs and sets in that Memphis area. And it feels like, did they get back for young Dolph's death? Did they force guys such as Straight Drop and other people? Because I showed you the past criminal history, the records and all that. And now they got lack of evidence in certain situations where they trying to clean it up and hide and seek games out here. You hear me? They're like, every time they come in a situation, they hit a lack of evidence. Before we get started, let's pay some bills by playing the intros and y'all liking that video. Now, I'm trying to show you guys the details of what's been going on. It's just been bad business. You hear me? Nothing's been open for people to talk about the critical things involved in this case. The when, the where, the what. We're not telling them to show us the cameras and all that, but there's cameras everywhere in 2022, especially in the Memphis street. I had a particular friend who sent me a video, you know what I'm saying, of the tragic situation, and they're like, gang, we got cameras that were everywhere from even when you ride down that city. That area on Airways was one way in, one way out. Gang, why the cops ain't had more situations to flex to get the people involved? And I'm sitting back like, damn, Cuzzo and them got a point, bro. It's been a lot of back and forth with people making excuses and what could possibly be the case. Like, I'm like, nah, bro, we can't do that. We cannot let them basically delay the situation because they're trying to push it back all the way to 3 years now. So we're going to be seeing the young Dolph case go to 2023 or 2024 according to Memphis laws and prosecutors. Now, I want you guys to look at certain things why I say Memphis been trying to get revenge. They've been trying to get back on the city for years now, at least the folks who live in the city. Let's get to it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But before I show y'all that, I need y'all to hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and then subscribe to our YouTube platform. Let's get this thing going.
Memphis police officer Omar Villafranca is there. Omar?
Tremaine Wilborn was just added to Tennessee's top 10 most wanted list, and CBS News is able to confirm that just this afternoon, he is now in custody.
Memphis police say the suspect, Tremaine Wilborn, a convicted bank robber out on parole, shot 33-year-old officer Sean Bolton multiple times.
Ambulance is already en route.
As Officer Bolton lay on the ground, a neighborhood resident grabbed the officer's police radio to call for help.
Please hurry up. 48-7 lane. He shot.
Bolton pulled over when he spotted a 2002 Mercedes-Benz illegally parked in a South Memphis neighborhood. Briefly struggled with Bolton, pulled a weapon, then shot the officer. Memphis Police Director Tony Armstrong.
When you look at this individual, you're looking at a coward. He's a coward.
Now, you gotta pay attention to these cops. They've been catching L's on the streets of Memphis for a minute. Like, them folks in Memphis, they do bust back at the law. They're not afraid of the law. These folks in Memphis will let the law know, hey, don't come out here trying to, get us to do X, Y, and Z. So when you look at a man like Straight Drop, what he's been through, I'm not calling him an informant, snitch, none of that. I'm just saying I feel like cops, according to the evidence we got and what they did already and what they've been charged for, they've been their own gangs versus the gangs in the city. It's like you go out the country, you go to some other society and culture, it's the same thing where the presidents or elected officials and service members and police members, they got ties with the gang members, beef with the gang members. Hashtag get back is in real life, y'all. People do be out here trying to get back. You hear me?
You gunned down, you murdered a police officer for less than 2 grams of marijuana.
Bolton's death is part of a spike in police officer murders, according to FBI statistics.
I told y'all, an officer murders. Memphis, they do not play. In Memphis, they dropping them folks like flies. Unfortunately, or whatever you agree or not. But let's get back to the article itself.
Police officer murders. According to FBI statistics, 27 officers were murdered in 2013. That number jumped to 51 last year, an increase of almost 89%. Bolton is the 3rd Memphis officer killed in the last 4 years. The 33-year-old was a former Marine who served in Iraq. He joined the police department in 2010. His friend Mike Meharry says Bolton lived to serve others.
Losing someone like that.
These officers don't care right now. They want revenge. We all know how they get down, what they do in their own little situations. You hear me? We know that already. This ain't nothing to be disputed, to be talked about. We already know what the inside of it is going to be, and it's going to be get back. Imagine you lose your homie, you lose your dog, like this case right here.
And threatened to inflict bodily harm against him and his partner.
I warn you, some of the video you're about to watch is hard to watch. WREG investigator Jessica Gertler finds out one of the officers involved has received repeated complaints.
Give me my keys, please.
October 2016. The night started with a woman in Nutbush flagging down Memphis police to help her get her car keys back from her boyfriend, Jeremiah Hall, the man in the yellow.
Look, if you could just get her keys so we can go, we'll.
The video is clear. Hall does not comply with Granderson's direction.
Now, what's going on in this case here, the officer knows the gentleman that he's arresting, and he tried to get revenge on that gentleman by doing his own little get back in a situation like that. So they tracking them folks down on the street. I do believe possibly they could have did a hit on young Dolph. I'll be doing separate videos later, but this is my conclusion and proof. You hear what I'm saying, y'all?
Also captured what happened. Backup then gets out of the car to see the struggle that ensued. A stun gun is then used. Officers say it had no effect.
Put your hands up, man. Put your hands up.
You see Granderson also use his baton. They hit Hall over and over again, all while internal investigators say.
Did y'all see them brutally hitting that man? Educational purpose. So y'all don't believe what goes down. It's a revenge situation out here in Memphis. Just like any other city, them folks ain't playing. So I'm hearing rumors about certain Dolph's associates or people connected. They blaming him for certain losses that the Memphis Police Department took, which is unfortunate. You hear what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Put your hands up, man. Put your hands up.
You see Granderson also use his baton. They hit Hall over and over again, all while internal investigators say Hall laid there fetal and defenseless. A witness who was recording the incident is told to leave, a move also questioned by Internal Affairs, since officers are prohibited from interfering with the citizen filming police. Granderson says the witness
They hid the video evidence of young Dolph, that some of it should have been released to public. It's been a minute since he's been dead, and they haven't released anything that taxpayer citizens, you feel me, that we pay out, or at least Memphis ones pay out here. We have more cases of Memphis police officers getting get back on folks, you know, associated with Dolph and tied around Dolph. Here we go, and let's show some of that right now, gang.
I hope he doesn't ask how much damage he's done, because I'm not gonna shit up. You told his ass you was gonna phone him, and he did it again. Both cameras were on. Yeah, I turned my camera on as soon as that happened, so we got 2 cameras on. My camera's on too.
You need to say it's gonna be 500 today, sir. Okay. It's gonna be 1,000 today, sir. I mean, go ahead and submit. you wash your hands really good. Lobotomy. That's one of the reasons I wanted to use it.
What you guys were witnessing was recording audio, seeing these cops playing a dirty game, dirty world. Just like the incarcerated BG just told us, it's a dirty game, a dirty world. Free BG right quick. But these folks, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. Now look at this police search for a deadly shooting on camera. And what happened to them, why they really be trying to get revenge even more.
They're really hoping it does lead to a break in the case, because in this video, you know, this shooting is happening at 2 a.m. Sunday morning. And if you think about it, it really could be anyone. You know, sometimes you have to get gas that early in the morning, or maybe you're traveling, so you have to stop and, you know, fill up the tank there. So it's a very scary situation, but hopefully if someone sees this video, it will lead to an arrest. But in the video, you see the victim there, 29-year-old. While all this is happening, there are other people on the other side of the gas pump. Now in the video, it looks as if the victim and one of the suspects have a short conversation, and then a second person comes over. Then shots are fired a short time later. Now the video shows Shakun falling down. Now it's too disturbing to show you the full video here on your television. Now police are hoping the public can help them identify the suspects involved. So if you recognize the suspect.
Now we know they don't really want the suspects involved in this unless their situation. Now let's go look at West Memphis right quick. Check out this right quick. If you don't know what's going on in this video, Memphis Police Get Back Gang is trying to get back on the gangs. You hear what I'm saying? Pay attention. Y'all didn't even pay attention to what them folks just did. They violated a lot of restrictions, speeding to pedestrian areas. You know what I'm saying, man? The whole situation with the young Dolph thing, let's never forget that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, let's remember those who we shall and want to put as responsible for it. And it's hard to believe we want to just blame Straight Drop, Cornelius Smith, Mr. Barnett, and all these other folks. It could be a lot of people, but we know the hands of the devil has been playing here for far too long. If y'all with me, watch me turn into a real journalist, and we're gonna break this young Dolph case in the right way. We don't snitch over here. We don't do none of that extra. We don't get people indicted or arrested, but we're gonna get closure in this shit. See, I can at least quit just putting it on the block, because the block is always gonna be guilty, but who helped them to be guilty? That's all I'm saying, man. Look, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One. Love your family, love your kids, and most definitely for Trill, stay blessed. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Y'all know I'm against the odds right now to do these type of videos. People don't like it, but the real people in that community love it. The hood love it. Everybody love it because we doing it the right way, the trill way, and we ain't getting nobody indicted. You hear me? I'm telling y'all, evidence after evidence have shown you guys what's going on. What more do you need to see? More people need to be hurt and crying. I mean, we done showed you guys that they want to make an example out of Straight Drop because he is the basically escape getaway. You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to show to us. I ain't gonna fall for the bait or the trap. Look, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed, gang.